What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. I gave him a whole extra day. Because, in part, I really didn't believe it. To ensure Madden is the best game possible, our updates focus on many of the issues Madden players report to us. We thank you for your feedback. You've helped us improve Madden NFL 20. We look forward to further feedback and are committed to continuing to meet your expectations. It's all lip service with EA. It's all the right words. It's never the right actions. And I can prove it to you right here. Here is a detailed breakdown. I do detailed breakdowns. I know a lot about detailed breakdowns, apparently. Here is a detailed breakdown of what's included in today's title update. Franchise updates. Read it with me. General stability improvements. The word general and the word detailed don't go together. Okay? No one likes the word general. No one really even likes general insurance because they ripped off Captain Crunch, okay? Don't tell me general stability improvements is a detailed breakdown of what you fixed. Because this, to me, shows me that you don't care. Because when I load up franchise mode, which you literally sold the game on, remember a couple years ago, Rex Dixon, no longer with EA, but he said EA owed us a big year because we showed up for franchise mode. When a team signs 4 quarterbacks and drafts another, is that not a stability issue then? So you can tell me the game mode is completely stable. It's not going to crash. It's going to be a horrible representation of team building, draft logic, coding, stats, but it's going to be stable. Don't worry. It's going to be unplayable in a lot of different ways. You're not going to know who retires. Okay, but it's going to be stable. When we talk about meeting expectations, the expectation is what you sold us. When we put in the disc day one, all those expectations should be met. Now, I went and I looked. Because when you look at the superstar ability here, the nasty streak superstar ability, they tell us exactly a detailed breakdown of what was fixed. There's an issue that it couldn't be used on players out of position. Now, I went back and looked. I didn't see a lot of people complaining about that in the past couple weeks. A lot of complaints about it being overpowered, but not specific complaints that it should be able to be added to players out of position. Perhaps that was, feedback in a tweet or feedback on a forum. I didn't see anything that jumped out at me where people had an issue with this. But that's detailed feedback. Fixed an issue allowing defenders in the backfield unblocked with defensive formations such as nickel 2-4-5 odd. That is a detailed breakdown of what you fixed. You told me what the problem was. You told me how the problem was created. And then you told me what you did to fix it. Why don't we get that in franchise mode? Why don't we get that with community roster updates? Why are the community roster updates still broken? You can't tell me you didn't have that feedback before. I not only did a video on myself, I saw other people doing the same video. I watched people tweet about this. It was in line on EA posts. They knew. Unless they weren't monitoring their social media, which we all know is a farce, because they block people left and right. This is why the franchise community feels shorted. This is why we feel taken advantage of. This is why we feel EA doesn't care. We come to you with our problems, you put in a patch that doesn't address it. You tell us one thing. about meeting our expectations, making the best game possible, and our feedback is what creates that response. You promise us a detailed breakdown of what's included in today's title update, and we get general stability improvements year after year, patch after patch. Don't put it in there. I don't need to know the game mode crashes. Half of us can't even play it. I couldn't enjoy it enough to play it 5 seasons in for it to crash. So if you're worried about fixing stability improvements from like year 4 or 5 out, don't bother. No one's going to make it there. You're wasting your time. Maybe maybe it crashes on year 10. When I guess a team has 16 quarterbacks and all the running backs retired in the league. And they're drafting tight ends or fullbacks. Unbelievable, this gaming company. I've never seen a gaming company do less with feedback. But you can bet your last cent in 4 to 5 months, they are going to fire up the old hype train again and send it down the tracks. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking it out. And you know I will be back very shortly with more comments.